You stupid.
They're not.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
You stupid. You stupid. You stupid.
Hello guys, and welcome back to yet another episode of the FIFA 15 Arsenal career mode. And today, we're playing some different teams, so stay tuned and see how we get on. So yeah, let's get into the first game, guys. It's against Wolfsburg. We're playing sort of a different formation here, as you've seen in the last couple of games. Trying to incorporate the two strikers now. The Sturridge is hopefully going to come. We've got Batshuayi, and we're thinking about letting him go out on loan to try and develop into that world class player he can be. But that was the team, and let's get into the match. So Dos Santos wins the ball here. Ozil, they're having a bit of intricate play. Welbeck's just getting himself acquainted with that striker role up alongside Dos Santos. I think it could work well, even with Sturridge up there alongside Dos Santos as well. As you can see here, they both can link up perfectly. Dos Santos isn't having a shot, but it bounces up towards Welbeck. Fortunate, you could say, but it's also quite a bad keeper mistake there. To be honest, he should have got his hands down onto that and kept the ball. But I'll take that goal any day of the week. Anyway, as you can see here, Khedira and Ramsey creating some space for Welbeck, who even creates more space for himself. He's just trotting into the box, no problem to him, and he just slides it into the bottom left hand corner. Goalkeeper was never getting anywhere near that, and that is 2-0 already, guys. 12 minutes in, and both goals coming from Danny Welbeck. I'll take that, no problem. As you can see here, he gets away from his two men and just slides it into the bottom left hand. No problem to him. Goalkeeper is barely not on his feet anymore. He was nearly left standing from that finish. But as you can see, they're attacking us now. They get a ball into the box. A tackle here gone, lucky for them, comes across to Elia, I think it is. It might not be. And then he has a free shot on goal basically, and he nearly even messes that up because the goal only went through the nuts of Marquinhos. As you can see here, though, Ozil keeping the ball well. He does that very well in these games. Calms the game play down if we want to try and create more of a conservative chance. But as you can see, Dos Santos brings the ball down greatly here using that touch. He swings it across, but you see that touch just off the defender there. Made it so much luckier for them to get the ball away. It just killed all our momentum in that attack, and we didn't really get anything from it. But we're still 2-1 up, and it's the 83rd minute. If we hold on now, we're going to win the cup. And it'll be the first piece of silverware for the season, so that'll be good. We're in the 93rd minute now. They're starting to attack a wee bit more. If we get this cleared, we know we've won it. And nothing comes of the attack, although it was a wee bit risky. The whistle blows. We win the cup, guys. That's the first game of this episode down. But I'm gonna let the celebrations play, and you guys can watch that through. Anyway, guys, we cannot rest now. It is the transfer deadline day is coming up, and we need to try and get some of these deals out and in before the end of the transfer window. Certain players like Chamberlain and Wilshere looking out at the club, so you know what, we're going to give it to them if we get the right offer. Losing Chamberlain is more of a worry than losing Wilshere. Asking for 27 million there probably wasn't wise, but we were just trying to test the waters. Michy Batshuayi got an offer from Newcastle United. Now I kind of want to give him out on loan and not sell him. But if the right offer comes in, I'll definitely take it. As you can see here, Daniel Sturridge signs for the club, and he's very happy to be coming. I'm very happy to be taking him in, and you know what? I think he's going to be a very big success at the club, scoring goals on a more of a regular basis than our strikers at the moment. Michy Batshuayi here, it was a 10 million offer by Newcastle, just not good enough yet. I'm looking for something around 15 million for him. I think he's got a lot of potential as a main striker for a team like Newcastle. So if they want to try and get them, they need to pay money, because I pay money for my players. We get another offer from Inter. They're looking 9 million now for Jack Wilshere. We say 15, and 15 I thought was a decent offer. For an 81 rated 23-year-old, that's worth it. But they take that offer, guys, and we sell them for 15 million. 12 and a half did we sell them for? I thought it was 15. And 10 million is allocated to the budget, so we'll try and use that in the January transfer market on a big name signing. So I'm thinking goalkeeper. Anyway, guys, let's sim the next game against Blackpool in the Capital One Cup. We're not really worrying about it. Drax are getting one goal straight off the mark, guys, and that's a great way to start one of these games because you know you have the control from that point on. Blackpool picking up a couple of yellow cards, being a wee bit dirty in their challenges. Draxler then doubles the lead, and then Shar puts a penalty away, making it 3-0 out of nowhere, guys. Coming into the 70th minute, they pull one back, and they still have a wee bit of hope if they play really well. And it comes into the 84th minute, and then boom, Dos Santos finishes the game off. We win 4-1, and you know what? By simming that, I'll take it, no problem. I think that's a very good result. Anyway, guys, I just want to show you this guy here. He's called Liam Brown, Irish. He's a regen, you know, somebody I brought through the academy. He could be someone who could play in that role where Osler Wolcott is, or just in attacking midfield. He's got the qualities and he's got great ball passing and stuff, but you see his flair and his dribbling are fantastic. He is one of the best dribblers I've ever seen in this game, and he's about 6 foot. He's got 5-star skill moves. If he was to pick up pace and stuff, then definitely going to be a top signing. Well, you know, he would be a great youth player to come through, but he just needs to improve a wee bit more. But yeah, this is a big game, guys, for us. Everton here. You know, Tim Howard can save the shots, so we need to really try and get out of the thingies early. And Dos Santos just does that. It makes the defenders wary of what they're going to be up against for this game today. A lot of pace and a lot of ability to just get right at your defenders. Dos Santos just skinning them alive here. He should have done better with his final product, but you know, I can't really blame him. He had 2 or 3 men on him, and he still got around them all. Dos Santos just seems to be at the middle of everything right now. Gets challenged there, comes out to Sturridge, and Sturridge tries to find a wee bit of space to get a shot away, but I think it was Barkley got a really good challenge in, stopping us from getting that goal. The ball's broken away here. We get a block off out of the 6-yard box, stopping us from going 1-0 down in this game, guys. To be honest with you, I think the goalkeeper wouldn't have got to that. Mulroney here just playing fantastically. After Kadir winning that ball, he completely makes his chance himself, and he deserves the goal he just scores. What a ball by Mulroney, though. I think he's going to get more assists than Fabregas will this season in real life. And you know, he justifies why I sold Jack Wilshere in the transfer market, because you know, his passing is ridiculously good, and you know, he's a great dribbler on the ball. He is Jack Wilshere, just with even more technical ability. As you can see here, Gibbs is helping us just get on the counter attack, get out of the blocks really quickly. Dos Santos just trying to get away from his man, does that, so cuts back inside, finds space, and boom, just crosses it into Sturridge. He puts it into that danger area for Tim Howard, who is really caught in a world of bother. He's either probably going to give a penalty away there or concede a goal, and exactly that happens, you know. Because the ball's coming across the ground, he has to try and get a foot out there, I think, maybe, to try and get to it, and there's no way that's going to happen. But as you can see, we're still probing at the Everton defence. You know, our pace just is too much for them to handle, and when they take touches, we're all over them like a rash. That's the way we should be in this game, I think, against AI at least. But as you can see here, Dos Santos getting a wee bit of space. They track him back, which I don't think is fair, because he did get a bad challenge there. And Kadira was coming in at the back post, but look at the front post, Sturridge is there again. This is bad defending on my part, you know. Chambers comes across way too quickly. He should have stayed out there wide. Is that my fault or is it his? But look at this ball here by Chambers. He picks up the ball, he just goes boom, finds Dos Santos, but the whistle blows up because Ozil was unfortunately injured. And that's the 85th minute he gets that injury, so that's really bad for us, guys. We have to make some substitutions here, but we'll get to see more of our squad, and you know, we have good squad depth, so I'm not too worried about it. And we put a couple of other players on there like Welbeck. But the game's coming to an end here, guys, and a 2-0 win at Goodison Park is always a very good result. And there goes the final whistle. We'll have to move on to the next game, guys, straight away, because this has been a hectic time for us. But this is a team we're going to be playing here today, right at the start of our Champions League campaign. You know, the defence of the title. Shar and Marquinhos in defence because Koscielny at the minute is injured and he cannot play any games. So we have to try and do something else to try and get, you know, that sort of superior defence to hold us from stop leaking goals. Sturridge here early gets down the wing, gets a shot away. He probably should have done better with the shot though. He did well to get the parry from the goalkeeper. Ramsey gets absolutely cleaned by the midfielder there, Barragan or something they got there. Barada, yeah. And you know, we get a shot right on the edge of the box here. Dos Santos lines up to hit it, but I decide to hit it with Draxler. Probably should have hit it with Dos Santos. He's got better free kick accuracy. Draxler here lines it up. He tries to dip it over the wall. And to be honest, I would have rather if that goal or that line stayed up higher, but they actually get fouled for it. So I'll take that as well. You know, a lot of VAR cards for them at the start of the game is actually pretty decent. But Draxler doesn't get it down enough, and that blows it. We probably should have tried to go low and into like the corner of the goalkeeper, just really hard and try and just nail it straight on. But what can we do? It's over now, and we didn't get that goal. But as you can see, we're getting so many chances here. It's just chance after chance. We're completely ripping them apart, but we can't finish any of these. The pass there by Sturridge wasn't good enough. But as you can see here, we get another chance, another big header, just wide of the net, and the crowd can't believe how many chances we are missing, and I can't believe it either. And there goes a whistle for half time, guys. 0-0, a wee bit against what it should be. I think we should have been doing better, but we make some half-time substitutions here. Welbeck coming on and stuff on the left wing. And let's get into the game again just to see how we can do with these substitutions. Here I think it's Shar gets turned inside out, and you know, your wee boy there just gets into so much space, you know, and Spain is just left there standing. He can't really do anything, to be honest with you. And we go 1-0 down. Giroud there celebrating with him, which I thought was a wee bit of a kick in the teeth. But Dos Santos here having a shot, doesn't happen. We just berate their barricade, even their defence. And you know, they just keep getting them lucky blocks and them lucky challenges that stop the ball from just getting into that area where it can go in the net. We swing this ball in though, and Moroni gets a head on it, doesn't do well enough. And you know, this is our last chance nearly of the game here. Dos Santos hits the bar from a good 30 yards out. Imagine if that went in, he would have been a hero. Sturridge here getting into a bit of area. He's going to try and shoot. Saved again, we're just not getting them in. But anyway, guys, that ends it. We lose 1-0 in the Champions League at home in the first game. That's not a good way to start a title defence. But anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button down below and comment if you enjoyed it. See you in a minute.